Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amanda Hikaru from 7 SEGP2, and today I would like to make a summary article journal. The title of article journal is Language Acquisition in Early Childhood, focusing on a 2 years old girl named Takia Mahiro. The research used descriptive qualitative approach with naturalistic observation as the main of method. And the subject, which is Takia, was observed in her natural environment, her home in Medan, where she interacted with close family members such as her parents and older siblings. The study investigate the process of first language acquisition in early childhood, focusing on a 2 years old girl named Takia Mahira. The research addressed the issue of how children naturally develop the ability to understand and use language in a key area in psycholinguistics. It highlights the complex interactions between biological readiness and environmental factors in shaping language development. The study aims to explore how Takia acquired her first language and how well her linguistic abilities are progressing. By analyzing her case, the study seeks to better understand its early language development and the role of interaction within a child's immediate environment. And the data were collected through daily observation and recorded conversation using notebooks and also mobile phones. And the study examined Takia language used during daily routines and focused on five core linguistic domains, which is the phonology, morphology, syntax, lexicon, and pragmatic. This method allows research to gather rich, real-life data on how Takia use language in different contexts. And for the result on the study found that Takia demonstrated advanced language development for her age across all five linguistic domains. The first one is phonology. She could pronounce vowels and certain consonants such as K in ikut and kakak. And in morphology, she used grammatical structures like quintiverse, such as banyak and possessive suffixnya correctly. And in syntax, she formed clear, grammatically correct sentence, including complex one like bunda mau susu and gak mau. And in lexicon, she used variety of personal pronouns such as aku, kamu, dia, indicating strong vocabulary usage. And in pragmatic, she understood and applied social rules of conversation such as turn taking and responding appropriately to questions. And Takia's language skills are more developed than typically expected at her age. The results support the idea that both inborn language capacity and a stimulating linguistic environment play very essential role in early language acquisitions. This study provides valuable insight into how natural language development occurs in a young child, and it supports Chomsky's theory of innate linguistic competence but also emphasizes the role of environmental stimulation and parental interactions. It echoing the views of Harley and Foster Cahan. There are some weaknesses in the study because the study is based on a single case which limits generalizability and the lack of control variable, for example like comparison with other children of the same age, make it difficult to conclude whether Takia progress is exceptional or within normal variation. And the method rely heavily on observation, which could be influenced by researcher bias or selective interpretation. And despite this limitation, the study can be applied and expanded in several ways. And the future research could involve larger, such as comparative sample across different socio-economic or linguistic background, and it could also explore how bilingual or multilingual environment affect early language development. And quantity tools could be used to complement the qualitative data for more balanced analysis. And overall, the article is have a contribution with psycholinguistics because it combines theory with real-world observation and also offering a rich, nuanced look at how young children acquire language when nurtured in a language-rich environment. And I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.